Each week during this segment, we give each panel member a chance to say what's on their mind. Henry, what's on your mind?
Well, I want to speak about the Hagerstown Rotary Club, the Hagerstown Area Religious Council, and the United Way of Washington County. We're beginning a book drive beginning August 1st, and that will run through September 20th. Our goal last year, we achieved 58,000 books that we were able to put into readers' hands through the Hagerstown Rotary Literacy Initiative. So our goal this year is to try to surpass 60,000. I know my Hagerstown Rotary Club, we've bought a couple pallets of books in the past, and we hope that community members turn out, look for the sites around town that will have signs up saying book collection, and reach out and bring out your books.
Okay, Tyler?
What I'd like to talk about this week, and I wrote a little bit about this on the website Marion West earlier this week, is how journalists are debasing their own profession by writing stories that clearly have a slant and have not much of regard for the facts. And we've seen this, whether it's how the media tried to cut the handshake between Donald Trump and Poland's First Lady to make it look like she was trying to diss him, or the recent Washington Post story this week where the Post tried to connect James T. Hodgkinson, the guy who shot Steve Scalise and was trying to massacre GOP members of Congress. They tried to connect him with no evidence besides geographical proximity to a right-wing nut radio host who lived near him in Missouri. And it's these kind of stories that cause people not to trust the media. And when you have an important scoop that comes out, something regarding maybe Donald Trump and his campaign colluding with Russia, all of a sudden people don't believe that. So journalists need to get back to, instead of reporting with an agenda, instead of trying to frame their enemies in a certain way, they need to report straight on the facts if they want to save the credibility of their own profession.
All right, Jim?
We are at a very interesting time in our community, and we've got a lot of internal heat that is going on. And I think from a producer standpoint, we have been very silent on the Leroy Myers issue with the employee for the county, and that is on purpose, because the fact of the matter is we don't have the facts. We don't know what happened. And while we are, without question, happy to give our opinions on this show, as long as Art Callahan, Sam Cool, and I are producing it, I hope that we will never be giving false facts. So when it is resolved, we will happily report on it. Whatever happens, it's going to change the two people that are involved with its life forever in some respect, and that's the sad part. But for now, we're going to withhold our opinion until we know the facts.
Sounds good. Well, I'm going to finish up with saying great job to the Maryland State Police. On Monday, they had a high-speed pursuit that started on Interstate 70 around the exit 35, Route 66, and ended up down here on Sharpsburg Pike. No injuries involved. The suspect was arrested, and he was actually wanted out of North Carolina for a murder charge. So I want to say great job to the Maryland State Police in getting another bad criminal off the streets. So well done by them. Well, at this point, that's all we have time for this week, and hope you would join us on Facebook and Twitter, and also join us next week for another episode on the Flip Side.